I hope this works. This is a very auspicious start to the Satsang because I'm not able to figure out how this fucking thing works on a mobile or on a laptop or anywhere because this is me trying to be a content creator. It's a lost cause. But thank you for coming, whoever is here. I don't know how this is looking. I hope I'm visible at least. Yes. Oh, okay. Great. It's looking bad. Give me a moment. All right. So if this is the way it is, let's do it. This is gonna be a short one. We've done lives in the past, and people do remind me that I need to keep doing these from time to time. But schedule being what it is, no, and I always feel that whatever I want to say, stand up is the best way to say it. But then stand up takes time, good stand up at least. And by the time you put one good video out, यूट्यूब ने ऑलरेडी 1 लाख लर्न वीडियो डाल चुके हैं तो फिर पब्लिक आपको भूल जाती है. Also, this is a good way to connect to people who don't come for shows for whatever reason, they're distant emotionally or physically, or they're just chindi. So this is the place to do it. Thank you for coming. This is the first episode of what I hope will be many. Uh, People say लॉक अ कैलेंडर, डू इट एवरी वेडनेसडे, ये वो. फिर मुझे लगता है कि अगर यही करना था तो फिर नौकरी क्यों छोड़ा हमने, है ना. तो I've been holding out so far, but let's see if we can do it. Once a week is my plan. Short satsang, no memes, no foreplay, just Q&A. You guys shoot and I'll try to answer as far as possible. Um the first one is called content because I wanted to set context for this. I've been thinking a lot about this over the years, not just now. Years ago, YouTube used to tell us, back when we used to have managers from YouTube, अभी तो कोई घंटा पूछता नहीं है. And they used to say कि भाई और कुछ करना पड़ेगा, सिर्फ स्टैंड अप से काम नहीं चलने वाला. वी वांट मोर फ्रीक्वेंसी, वी वांट यू टू अपलोड मोर. अभी एक अकेला इंसान चैनल खोल के बैठा है, बट यू कैनॉट बी अ चैनल बाय योरसेल्फ, नो. So I thought about it long and hard. What can I do? Like, I can't sing, I can't dance to save my life, and I can't lie also, which is a big part of doing anything in this world. So I can talk perhaps, and I like talking to people who are educated, like not in the college sense, but in general. So I started my podcast, which was Beyond the Laughs, right? And it did well for a while, but now even that has gone down because the way I shoot it like pretty well. Like a nice venue, book the venue, book the crew, get the footage, give it to the editor, and then see the first draft, see the second draft. तब तक बियर बाइसेप्स ने 50 स्ट्रीम में हग लिया है, तो you can't keep up with this. So I thought at least stay connected to the people. One new video is gonna come out in Jan, stand up, but while that is in editing, I thought it'll take a moment to connect with you people. So like everything else in the world, this is also content, but we will do it our way. I don't like wasting people's time, even if it is bad for my business, because you can keep spamming people everywhere. You have some followers, no, वो बेचारे अभी आपको एक बार फॉलो कर लिए, अब जो भी डालोगे कचरा थोड़ा बहुत तो देख ही लेंगे. And I feel to just keep doing that to keep up your engagement, as they say, is not fair. No, उससे अच्छा नौकरी कर लेना चाहिए. So trying to keep with the ethos of my work. Let's get to this live stream. I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. But like I said, it's going to be a short one क्योंकि लंबा वाला फिर लोग देखते नहीं है बाद में और फिर हटाना पड़ता है. So thank you everybody for being here. I'll just try to take as many questions as I can, and that's it. Then out. Oh, also before I start, almost forgot. New blog is finally out. So I'm putting the link in the chat. This is the brand new blog which I just put out. I've been sitting on it for too long. It's my fault only. But I thought about it for a long time. Before I release the blog, I always want to make sure that it's worth people's time, and which sometimes means again frequency goes down, but then quality still over quantity at great personal loss. But here it is, a new blog. It is called What is to be done with life? Simple enough question, but it has no answers. But yet the blog is there. Check it out. Put the link right now in the chat. What else? Yeah, before we get to business, some more business. I'm doing Bangalore this weekend, so if any of you guys are there on Christmas weekend, do try to come. I'm doing all four shows in Bangalore this weekend, and then the same link also has all the Mumbai shows on the New Year's weekend because त्योहार कोई भी हो अपना काम एक ही है चुटकुले. So if you're in Bangalore or in Mumbai, this is the link that I'm putting in the chat right now. There are four different shows. Come for the one you've not seen or the one that is convenient to you. If you can hear me till now, just give me a thumbs up because I'm using this stupid format right now. Uh, Let me know before I proceed. All right, I'll try to acknowledge as many people as I can. Swapnil is here. Hi man, Ranjit here. Osho comes. आज नाइट का सेट दारू का बंदोबस्त करना है पर एंथनी इज सेइंग पीस म्यूजिक रिकॉर्ड्स इज वाज हियर फर्स्ट. थैंक यू फॉर कमिंग इन. छी सेइंग प्रणाम गुरुजी प्रणाम प्रणाम. What else do we have? Nitesh is saying start. ठीक है भाई कर लिया. और कौन है? श्वेता इज हियर. अरे नमस्कार मैडम. श्वेता इज our ring leader from our Cyrus says family. What's on the itinerary on Bangalore apart from the shows? Filter coffee. What else? Idli, dosas. Most of Bangalore I've seen now. I'm sure there are a lot of new fancy cafes, but I don't like go to those because plus paisa bhi nahi hai. One thing I want to see is Banerghatta National Park, which I have not seen so far. It's a little far, so we need to plan for it. तो वो करेंगे. बाकी जो कर्नाटक में दूर की जगह हैं वो भी हमने सब देख लिए हैं. हुबली, चिकमगलूर, कोडई, कनाल, कूर्ग, मैसूर सब देख लिया. और कुछ हो तो बताइएगा फॉर अ डेज ट्रिप. Although I don't really have a day this time, but that is it. I just soak in Bangalore and go to the bookshops, go to the gardens, everything which Mumbai does not have anymore. Actually, it never did. Lazy Pandey saying, enjoyed your show online thoroughly. Hoping to attend more in the future. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for reminding. Actually, we're doing an online show as well. This is on the 31st, no, because fuck New Year's, but it's on in the afternoon, no. So before you guys get a hangover, do look it up if you're, especially if you're from not from India, because usually आधा लोग NRI आता है online show में. So this is on New Year's Day, 31st, 12 p.m. IST. So hopefully it is a decent time for most people to come. I'll just share the link here. Also, this show is not from the bunker, so in case you guys are following what show and all, if you at all give a fuck, this is the show. Last time the show I did was Guilty Bystander. That was a different show. Where is the fucking link? I'll add it here. You guys can shoot your questions in the meantime, and hopefully we'll do it again in a better orientation. What is the fucking website called? It's called Townscript. Yes. So Book My Show has stopped supporting online shows because they said world has moved on from COVID. Why don't you also move on? So yeah, fair enough. So now it's even more difficult for people to find these things. But I must tell you, a lot of people do come for the online shows still, and I can't be more grateful because it's an effort, no, to come online. I mean, physically less effort, but this, I guess, emotionally is more effort to pay attention to a screen and jokes coming on from halfway across the world. But it's the only way to connect to some people who can't come for live shows. I'll keep doing this. Last link I put is for the online show is on 31st December, 12 p.m. Like I said. All right, let's start the satsang. Beyond the Laughs featuring Kunal Kamra. Yes, happening soon, but I've been saying it for 2 years. Actually, we recorded last year, but it didn't come out well, the sound, because we're recording in Pondi, where our man stays now, and then we couldn't get everything right at his home. So hopefully in a studio when he is in Mumbai, whenever he's here, I'll catch him. Also planned is Vipul Goyal and Akash Mehta, long overdue. Hopefully Daniel when he comes. Even Daniel doesn't stay in Mumbai anymore. He's gone to Bangalore. He's a smart guy that way. Aniket is attending fresh violence on 30th December. Yes, well done. So that is in Thane. Link सबका एक ही है. Do tell your friends if you have any left in Thane. अरे राकेश, आप वही पूछ रहे हो जो मैंने अभी जस्ट कहा. आप आ रहे हो थाने, ट्रैवलिंग टू थाने, मुंबई दोस्ती. हाँ, पर्टिकुलर मैटर से तो अभी दोस्ती करनी पड़ेगी आपको, मुंबई में रहना है तो अभी तक तो अस्थमा हुआ नहीं, पर ये भी हो जाएगा बीएमसी की कृपा से. एक्सिस टोटली सिंग एक्सपेंसिव टू डू ओपन माइक, हाउ डिड यू डू? गुड क्वेश्चन. हमारे समय में इतना था नहीं पैसों का, तो हम निकल गए. कैनवस में था, बट आई नेवर डिड कैनवस बिकॉज आई डिड नॉट like the act of giving, not the money itself, but just the act of having to pay to perform. I didn't like it. So we did a lot of open mics earlier when we used to get audience organically, but once that became impossible, chalta hai comedy, stopped doing open mics because I'm like, if I have to charge artists, then I'm not doing it. Let other people do it. No, so but that's the way the world is. No, demand supply का बात है. डिमांड बहुत है कॉमेडी ट्राई करने का, सप्लाई नहीं है लोगों का जो सुनेंगे, और क्यों सुनेंगे आपका लन चुटकुला. तो it is expensive, but there is no other way in the beginning. Get good fast and move past that stage. What are your thoughts about George Carlin? Naveen, this is largely in public domain. Carlin is of course my hero and a hero for most comics and many people also across the world. So maybe a big reason why I started doing stand-up in the first place. I used to hear Carlin's recordings before I knew what stand-up was, no? Because the man is everywhere. It's a big part of pop culture in general. Nice shirt, Prof. How is your health? My health is good. I don't know how much you can make out from this, but I'm doing well. In fact, I feel I'm in the best shape of my life so far. Workout हम बचपन से करते रहते, on and off, nothing great, but I never left working out completely. And increasingly, I'm watching what I eat, which all of us should. But given all my background in health and pharmaceuticals and science in general, if I still eat shit food, I only have myself to blame. Although the market makes it very difficult for you to eat healthy, but फिर भी try तो करना है. Have you stopped doing a show which is about corporate life, which one of your shows have new jokes? I've seen all of them. Okay, Aditya Srinivasan, which city are you in? The show that you're referring to is Gainfully Employed. I'm doing it for the last time this Friday in Bangalore. Link है ऊपर. और if you haven't seen this show for about a year, it will be largely new content. तो do come, because anyway इसके बाद मैं छोड़ रहा हूँ, और बाकी के जो शो हैं उसमें कॉर्पोरेट नहीं, अलग थीम है. What are your thoughts on Ishraq is asking what are your thoughts on suspension trend? अरे वो तो मस्त है यार. चलो एटलीस्ट मार नहीं रहे वो लोग एमपी को, और क्या. It's so blatant now that now if now people don't wake up, it's over. Like if elected MPs can be kicked out like that, तो जनता का तो चांस ही नहीं है इसके अंदर. And you can keep blaming the opposition, but if media is totally against you and working actively against you round the clock, you have no chance to. और ऐसा है कि देखो, I'm not saying that they need sympathy, सब शातिर लोग हैं, otherwise you cannot be in politics, but if they can't do it, even they can't do it, तो citizen का क्या ही है इसमें. Of course, you never stop talking and saying the right thing. You do your bit, but it's becoming increasingly difficult. And now you know that the supporters of the people in power never wanted democracy in the first place, no? Because basic tenet is that both sides believe in certain rules. Then you can play democracy. If आपका rule ही नहीं है, if you think कि कुछ भी करके सामने वाले को दबा के मार के ख़त्म करना है, तो फिर क्या ही बचा फिर. Then you don't, very soon elections will also be like क्यों ही करना है. So it's going down that path. You don't know how quickly it will just fall apart. Like sometimes nothing happens for a few months and you feel it's all going well, and suddenly 100 MPs are out. So you should assume that the worst has already happened. That's the way to approach this, I think. आपका वीज़ा लग रहा है, निकल जाओ, पीछे देखो ही मत. आप अभिषेक कुमार सिंह, आप 24/7 ऑब्जर्वेशनल मोड में रहते हैं जोक्स लिखने के लिए? नहीं डूड, लाइक वो ऐसा आई एम नॉट गोइंग आउट हंटिंग कि किधर है जोक किधर है. ऐसा दिखता है तो अपन लिख लेते हैं, और ये देश में एक ही चीज़ है जिसमें गरीबी नहीं है, वो है कंटेंट. तो इतना वो नहीं करना, हंट नहीं करना पड़ता. Thought is there somewhere in the back of your mind, it comes up sometimes, but if you see something which is really striking, no, then you make a small note of it on your phone somewhere, and then when you're sitting down to write, you expand on it, that's all. सो आई एम नॉट हंटिंग नॉर एम वी लॉगर, नो दैट्स अनदर वन. इफ यू आर अ वी लॉगर तो आप सबको ऐसे मिलते हो, हाय दोस्त कैसा है, कैसा है, क्या क्या चल रहा है, क्या 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 खा रहा है, क्या खा रहा है, वो अपन नहीं करता वो सब. तो ऐसा कोई टेंशन नहीं है. मनीष सोनैया इज सेइंग इज इट नॉट अबाउट बीइंग, एक मिनट चला गया ऊपर, काफ़ी लोग हैं चैट में. ओ सॉरी आई फॉरगॉट ऑलमोस्ट. सी एफ बी आर कौन लिखेगा, मेरा बाप लिखेगा कि इसके अंदर लिखो सी एफ बी आर वेंचर, शेयर करो मीम, इसको मीम बोल रहा हूँ मैं, शिट क्या हो गया है. स्ट्रीम को शेयर करो ताकि इट रीचेस मोर पीपल. इवन बिफोर दैट, इवन ईजियर, जस्ट फकिंग लाइक द फकिंग स्ट्रीम सो दैट इट रीचेस मोर पीपल. तो मैं घर के अंदर बैठा गोवा का शर्ट पहन के, ये चूते स्ट्रीम के लिए. ओके सॉरी, थोड़ा मैं बह गया था. 370 इशू सीम्स टू बी रिजॉल्व. एनी प्लान्स टू कनेक्ट द शो इन कश्मीर? जय भारत. जम्मू में कभी कभी होते हैं शो, वो ज़्यादा हिंदी पंजाबी वाला ऑडियंस है, तो आई एम नॉट श्योर. हम स्मॉल टाउन में अपना इतना बन नहीं रहा है. एक्चुअली मेजर सिटीज़ में यू स्टार्ट सेलिंग लाइक नो बिग बिग ऑडिटोरियम्स, देन यू गो. आई पता नहीं, आई मीन नॉट श्योर. आई पर्सनली स्टॉप डूइंग स्मॉल टाउन्स बिकॉज मुझे लग रहा है कि इतना ऑडियंस नंबर्स नहीं बन रहा है, तो इट्स नॉट वर्थ द एफर्ट एज ऑफ नाउ. बट व्हेन आई कैन जस्टिफाई इट आई विल डू इट. Casually curated is saying, can we get to see your old set perform live? Love the great Indian middle class. अरे नहीं, I'm afraid कि फरमाइश पे स्टैंड अप नहीं होता. बहुत लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं शो में कि वो वाला सुनाइए, या बहुत लोगों ने नो कंट्री नहीं देखा और अभी देख लिया बट फिर भी उनको ऑनलाइन देखना है, विच आई फील इज़ वेरी gratifying as an artist, but we don't do it because once it's gone, it's gone. That's how you move on in life when you write new material. Plus, at the base of it, the fact is that jokes, humor relies largely on surprise. So once you know the surprise element is gone, तो फिर वो ऐसा ग्रेटेस्ट हिट कलेक्शन टाइप करके मतलब नहीं है कि पंकज उदास का सुने गाना पुराना वाला यू कैन सिंग अलोंग, तो वो ऐसा होता नहीं है. सो आई एम अफ्रेड वंस इज गॉन इज गॉन. इट्स लिटिल बिट ऑफ I wouldn't say sad, but a bittersweet goodbye when you put a set out, no? Because you obviously love it. That's why you're putting it out. It's one of your best work, and now that is out, you can't perform it again. But that's the nature of the beast. No, comedy is brutal that way. Music is so much simple. एक गाना हिट हो गया, आदमी मरते दम तक सेम गाना गा रहा है बेंचो, और पब्लिक आ रहा है, फिर भी हम लोग वो नहीं कर सकता है. सो आई एम अफ्रेड इट वोंट कम बैक, बट डू कम फॉर द न्यू शो. 4 नया शो है, चारों अलग अलग है. 2 नया है, 2 पुराना है, बट आपने नहीं देखा तो आपके लिए सब नया ही है. तो कम फॉर दोज, ऑल्दो आई डोंट नो विच सिटी यू आर इन. कैजुअली क्यूरेटेड. अशर अली खान इज सेइंग व्हेन इज द नेक्स्ट शो ऑफ फ्रेश वायलेंस इन गुड़गांव? गुड क्वेश्चन. अभी थोड़ा टाइम है. इफ़ आई कम बैक नाउ आई विल कम फॉर गिल्टी बाय स्टैंडर्ड, तो उसके बाद फिर जब नंबर आएगा, थोड़ा टाइम है अभी. सस्पेंशन ट्रेंड वी कवर्ड. आपका क्वेश्चन हो गया तो वापस मत डालो भाई. एक क्या है, किसी ने सुपर चैट भेजा है, क्या बात है, ये हुई ना बात. Ranjit Sarangi is saying 31st December, thanks for gifting by making online video. Just put the link of the platform. Are you saying, I'm assuming Ranjit आप ऑनलाइन शो की बात कर रहे हो, तो वो हमने लिंक डाला हुआ है. आप चलो आप कहते हैं तो फिर डाल देते हैं. ये है लिंक 31 दिसंबर का जो ऑनलाइन शो है, वो लिंक मैं अभी डाल रहा हूँ. इट्स टाउन स्क्रिप्ट, तो आपको याद रहेगा. दिस इज द लिंक. Hi Shweta, are you still here? Check out Joe List Comedy. What does that even mean? What comedian do you follow closely or like? Akshay Kumar is asking. Carlin, of course. I mean, उसके बिना आप आगे भी कैसे बढ़ोगे कॉमेडी में? But from the current lot, obviously CK, Chappelle. My personal favorite is Doug Stanhope in the US. I like that guy quite a lot. सो दिस इज़ अबाउट इट. बाकी टाइम नहीं इतना देखने का. और बाकी जो नए लौंडे लोग हैं जो वहाँ पे क्राउड वर्क करते हैं, वो अभी ठीक है या नहीं, वॉट एवर. नेक्स्ट शो एट आरोमले कब होगा सर? यूनाइटेड इन चीफ इज आस्किंग. सो आरोमले इज अ ग्रेट वेन्यू इन हैदराबाद वेयर आई डू मोस्ट ऑफ माई शोज. नेक्स्ट वन इज इन जैन. If not Jan, then Feb for sure. I have not decided yet, but one of the 2 months I will be there. I'll do fresh violence. वो बाकी है करना वहाँ पे. How was the Bhubaneswar audience? This time ठंडा था, लोग भी कम आया था, but I don't know, maybe because we did the club which is I think little further away from the center. Last time जो किया था कैफ़े वो सेंटर में था, पता नहीं, तो थोड़ा ठंडा ही था इस बार. I don't know when I'll be back next to Bhubaneswar. Love your content and delivery. Kulbir Sandhu is saying thank you. Once again, reminding you guys before we wrap up the stream, please like the damn stream and share it with people who like my work and so it reaches them. I'll keep it online for some time. फिर मैं इसको निकाल दूंगा because ये vertical format में मैं लग रहा है कि मैं आपसे 1980 से बात कर रहा हूँ तो मोहम्मद जायद इज हियर. हाय मैन, कैसे हो? क्या लिखा है इन्होंने? सुपर चैट इज हियर. भाई अगला ऑनलाइन कब होगा मिस? अरे भाई अभी तो बोला ऊपर आपके इसी के ऊपर थोड़ा स्क्रॉल कीजिए, टाउन स्क्रिप्ट पे है. इट्स ऑन 31st December 12 PM एंड आई एम गोना डू नोट्स फ्रॉम द बंकर. तो आपने आई मोस्टली देखा होगा ये शो, but a lot of people come for revision and a lot of people come for the Q&A. So last time what I did was I did a shorter show, so we could do a longer Q&A. So I think that works for online shows, no? Because what happens in online is अगर आपका 1 घंटे का शो है तो वो 1.5 घंटा बन जाता है online because you go slower so that everybody can hear everything and then everybody done responding to you because थोड़ा lag आता ही है despite Ambani's best efforts. So अगला वाला है 31st को. जैद आइएगा अगर आपने ये वाला शो नहीं देखा तो. Narayan Shetty, another super chat coming in. Not much money, I know. Still want to know, dude. It's not about the money. It's okay. You don't have to say that. I still want to know that I really like your work. Thank you. अरे धन्यवाद शेट्टी साहब. See, this is why I do want to come on the live stream because it's just my way of saying thank you to the audience and for them to acknowledge it back because not everybody can come for a live show, which is where you actually get to meet and interact with the artist. So thank you, thank you. I appreciate the gesture. Shweta is saying, Punit, this vertical is cool. Okay, Shweta, आप बोल रहे तो फिर ठीक है. No, at least I'm audible, right? That's what counts. I'll tell you what happened basically. I thought कि I'll do it simpler this time. No memes, no Jamie, just me. I'll go live from my laptop. तो मैंने सेटअप किया लैप इस पे मोबाइल पे. फिर मालूम पड़ा भाई को कि मोबाइल पे सेटअप कर मोबाइल से ही लाइव जाना पड़ता है. फिर आप लैपटॉप से नहीं जा सकते. आई एम अ नोविस इन ऑल दिस कंटेंट बुलशिट. तो फिर ऑन नहीं हो रहा है मोबाइल पे. आपको ऐसा ही करना पड़ता है. यानी सम सेटिंग थिंग विच आई वॉज इग्नोरेंट अबाउट. माई अपॉलॉजीज. दिस इज मोर अबाउट कम्युनिकेशन देन अबाउट aesthetics. So sorry, thank you. Let's move on. Do you feel the intelligent comedy you do as limited audience does slapstick higher reach? Nitish, of course, dude. Not now, throughout the ages, and then which we knew and you continue because this is what you like doing and this is who you are. So if you change this and do something with sales, तो फिर यार आप तो फिर रेडी लगा के खड़े हो ना. आप थोड़ी ना कोई यहाँ पे आर्टिस्ट बन रहे हो. तो वो हम नहीं कर सकते. बट having said that, the reach is going down and down more and more over the years because what is happening is social media, the way the algorithm works, mediocrity not only sells, it rules. So niche में कम ही लोग रहता है और वो और कम होते जाता है. तो मुश्किल हो रहा है फ़िलहाल तो इवन सस्टेन करना अगर आपको सच कहूँ तो. बट कान सेल आउट इनमें से नहीं होगा. यानी इवन विद अ गन टू माई हेड आई कांट डू द run of the mill mom and dad jokes. No, every engineer, every गुज्जू, every ये वो में से नहीं होता है. तो मुश्किल है नितिन. But that is my problem, it's not your problem. So I will try as hard as I can to keep with my ethos and my pathos. So thank you for asking. Thoughts on the movie Animal. Everyone should try. ये नाम है इनका. उन्होंने सुपर चैट भेजा है for the movie Animal. Dude, मैंने देखा नहीं है. So then thing I can't do a critical comment, but there's enough in the promos and the reviews and the people I know who have seen that is painful to sit 3 घंटा. ठीक है, स्लैशर मूवी लोग बोलते हैं मार काट देखना मज़ा आता है, सर्वर कट रहा है, जो भी आपका साइकोसिस है which is being served by these movies, fine, but 3 hours of this bullshit and just toxicity of it, but it speaks to some inner demon, I guess. No. So I said this before on my channels and I'm saying it again. I'll quote my friend, the film critic Sucharita Tyagi, that it's okay to show a flawed character, but when the flawed character doesn't have to pay any repercussions for his actions and you glorify it, then it's a problem, no? Because और ये यू कैन कीप आर्ग्यूइंग कि आर्ट है, जिसको जो दिखाना दिखा सकता है, बट यार जूते चटवा रहा है किसी को, मार पीट रहा है, नहीं, is I wouldn't. And also I'll tell you what, like if I forget the proprietary of it and the wokeness of it, no, मुझसे नहीं देखा जाता अभी ये सब, ज़रूरत नहीं है वो वायलेंस का. देयर ऑलरेडी इनफ वायलेंस इन द वर्ल्ड, in all respects, in the deceit, in the wars, in the corruption. Why do you need to see it like so blatantly physically on screen? ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, मुझे रोज वायलेंस दिख रहा है सब जगह पे. I don't need more. There's one more super chat coming in from Nick Salvation. Oh, what a name! And he has the Zen symbol as his profile pic. Any question? No, he just sent a super chat. All right, thank you, Nick. May you achieve salvation. But remember that salvation lies within, as the great movie kept reminding us. Let's get to a few more questions before I call it a night. Do movies inside violence? Of course they do. Now you sometimes you can find a link कि उसने वही कॉपी किया किसी बच्चे ने और कर दिया. Of course they do. No, if not movies, then what? I mean everything is part of the environment you are in. अभी आप देखो ट्रेंडिंग पे, टॉप पे, हर जगह पे गाना भी, सब जगह उसका वीडियो सब. Of course it has an effect on your mind. No, how can you say no? Are you in touch with Sanjay Rajora? Yes, Sanjay is doing all right, but उसका फ़ोन और लैपटॉप दिल्ली पुलिस ने जब्त कर लिया, वापस नहीं दे रहे हैं, तो वो बेचारा किसी और का यूज़ करके काम चला रहा है. बट आई सॉ इज पुट अप अ शो रिसेंटली. आई मीट हिम नेक्स्ट टाइम आई एम इन दिल्ली, बट ही इज डूइंग फाइन. इज अ फियरलेस गाय, बट ऑफ कोर्स व्हेन द एंटायर माइट ऑफ द स्टेट गोस अप अगेंस्ट यू, तो एक बंदा क्या ही करेगा. बट ही इज डूइंग ऑल राइट. हाउ मच अ कॉमेडी स्क्रिप्ट राइटर गेट्स पेड फॉर 30 मिनट स्क्रिप्ट? भाई ये इतना स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन तो मुझे भी पता नहीं है. डिपेंड्स किसका स्क्रिप्ट है, क्या मूवी वगैरह, ऐसा देयर इज नो वन आंसर फॉर दिस. How the 10 days Vipassana? In one word, it was boring, but it was also intense at the same time. I know it sounds weird, but that's what it was. So I'll talk about it at some point when I've processed it enough, and I think I'm glad I went. Let me say that at least for now. Naya Neil Mehta, hi Punit, big fan. Hey man, thank you. Any shows lined up in Baroda? Your sarcasm in politics. आगे क्या लिखा, आई थिंक कट हो गया. थैंक यू मैन. नाइनिल, मैं आऊँगा बड़ौदा, पर यार लास्ट 2 टाइम्स वॉज नॉट वेरी एनकरेजिंग, तो मैं अहमदाबाद के साथ करता ही था, वो ऑडियंस ही नहीं बन रहा है. मे बी इट्स माई फॉल्ट, माई रीच इज़ गॉन डाउन, और जो उनको अपना काम पसंद है उन तक भी अपना पहुँच नहीं रहा है. तो फिर आप जाते भी हो शहर में, लोग आते नहीं, उनको पता ही नहीं कि आप हो वहाँ पे, तो मेरे से नहीं हो पा रहा है फिलहाल तो. बट आई वुड लव टू डू बड़ौदा, मे बी सम टाइम नेक्स्ट ईयर डू. सॉरी, अहमदाबाद अगर आप आ सकते हो तो वहाँ पे शो होते रहते हैं. श्रवण पाटिल इज हियर. यस ब्रो, हाउ द कमेंट सर्कल इन इंदौर? Yogurt ball. Okay, if that's not a sarcastic question, then my answer is okay. It's like there are boys who've been doing it there for years now. The open mic circuit is there, and but not a big market. So circuit wise, I wouldn't say great. बेस्ट कॉमिक इन इंडिया आफ्टर मोदी जी? अरे अरे, नहीं नहीं हैं, बहुत लोग हैं लाइन में अभी तो, उनके पीछे उनके चेले जो उनको साष्टांग प्रणाम करते हैं रोज. शुभम स्टॉप स्पैमिंग. शुभम कौन है? व्हाई डोंट यू डू इंटरनेशनल टूर? शुभम मंडल. सिंपल आंसर इज दैट आई डोंट हैव इनफ फॉलोवर्स टू जस्टिफाई द कॉस्ट. वंस आई डू, I will do it. I'm in no hurry to do it. Australia tour may be on the cards, not sure yet, but early next year, Australia and New Zealand. Everyone should try. Has sent another super chat. Thoughts on Sumit Anand's recent videos? Content is good, but getting fraction of views. Great question, close to my heart. Wait, इसके लिए मुझे फ़ोन को फ्लिप करना पड़ेगा. अरे आपने भी क्या ही पूछ लिया अभी. Anyone here not familiar with Sumit's work? You're missing out. Okay, now I don't know how does it look? Do I look सीधा उल्टा? What समझ नहीं रहा. Anyway, to answer your question, great video. I loved it. I couldn't stop watching it. मैंने एक बार में पूरा देख लिया. The divorce वाला set is just so vulnerable and so honest that it fucking hurt watching it, and that is art. Now when you striving for that kind of art, no, then your numbers and your reach and all, वो इसमें सवाल ही नहीं उठता है. ऑफ कोर्स कम मिलेगा ना. वो जो उसको व्यूज़ मिला है, you compare that views to the random learned videos getting millions. That is your answer to where we are as a society. But again, Sumit is too indulgent also at times. No, like if you compare him to say what I do, at least I put in effort not to fucking ram home the punchline, make it simpler, make the laughs, make sure there are laughs throughout. No, Sumit doesn't give a fuck anymore. And then I feel that he's doing it at his own peril, no? Isn't it? Like he's not asking us for money, he's not complaining about it, he's just doing whatever he wants. So live by the sword, die by the sword. That's what it is. And then you can call him indulgent or whatever, but that, it is his art, his career, no, his call. And if you want to be self-indulgent, why not go all the way? No, why pull your punches? Why half measures? So I loved it, and in fact, let's share it here. No, भाई can link है किसी के पास? चलो मैं ही डाल देता हूँ. If you haven't seen Sumit's video yet, please see it. Take out the time, and you may not like it. It's okay. It's fine. But that's what it is. No, that's if it is not pleasing everybody, he's doing something right. If you're pleasing everybody, then you're doing something wrong for sure. तो मैं लिंक यहाँ पे सॉरी आई एम स्ट्रगलिंग विद द टेक्नोलॉजी हियर बट अंकल बन ही चुके अपन किधर है वेंचर लिंक डाल रहा हूँ बाय द वे सुमित का पूरा टूर हमने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था सो glad to be a part of it. In fact, I think he's even put it in the description. This is a great venue in Pune where he shot it. It's called Godam Specialty Coffee. This is where even I do my shows. So if you're in Pune and you want to just experience stand-up, this is the place to do it. मैं link इधर क्या भेज रहा हूँ. This is Sumit's video. There you go. Thank you, Shubham, CFBR. Which reminds me, we've lost more people probably because like you can't see me or whatever. Fuck it, I'm gonna end this soon. 5 more minutes. 150 people watching. Great. Next time it will be 46 people only. But whatever. Share it with people who you know like my work. Like the stream if you can. I'll take the last few questions. I want to keep this short because फिर once the stream is done, लोग देखते नहीं 1-2 घंटे का होता है तो but I'll try to be more frequent and be back next week probably. So about to log off. I'll take the last few questions before we call it a night. Which city is good for getting क्या है open mic for beginner? Okay, good question. Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore. I think best is Delhi, but then if no Hindi is not your strong point and the heckling and the culture and all is not your thing, do Mumbai or Bangalore. बस ये 3 के आगे कुछ नहीं है. लैपटॉप पे नहीं हूँ भाई, मैं फ़ोन पे हूँ. I'm sorry. Access total getting better fast, but again expensive. Open also bus का audience. Yeah, dude, वो सबके बस का नहीं है. But now this is what it takes. The thing is, what it comes down to is that if you like it badly enough, you will find a way to do it. So when I look back at my own beginning years, if somebody else will look at it from the outside, they will be like, "ये fuck क्या क्या कर रहा है, ये आदमी पागल है क्या?" But when I was doing it, I didn't feel that, because I wanted it so badly, So I think that's what it boils down to. If you want it badly enough, you will find a way. Maybe you'll do your own menu. Maybe you'll do your own some reel format which works. Whatever it takes. This is what it is. Complaining will not help. हैदराबाद हमने बात की. यूनाइटर इन चीफ हम आएंगे फरवरी में, अगर जनवरी नहीं तो. वन मोर सुपर चैट कैन आई ओपन ये यही बाकी था सुनने. कोई भैया पैसे दे रहा ओपन करने के लिए. बट यू नो व्हाट, दिस इज वेरी स्मार्ट. ओपन माइक का स्पॉट 200 रुपये का है और सुपर चैट आ रहा है 100 रुपये का. तो इट्स अ गुड वेजर. But Arjun, it doesn't work that way. I don't know you. If it's a solo show, I should have at least some confidence before I put someone up on stage. Also, फिलहाल दिल्ली का शो प्लान नहीं है, but you can reach out to me when a show is planned, or maybe talk to the club guys and they can give you a spot in my show. And when you come, I'll GPay the money back to you. What the fuck, dude? Amit Pandey, I'm your big fan. Thank you, man. Thank you. Bhavul Gauri, no question. Punit bhai, was sharing lots of appreciation for your art and writing. Arey, thank you, yeah. Thank you so much. You're a big inspiration. Bahul is saying, Dhanyawad. Which city are you in, dude? Maybe I'll see you at a show sometime. Thank you for writing in. Nitin Sharma is still here. Nothing was better than to get crazy, reach bit of controversy. बट देखो वो आपका हाथ में नहीं है तो फक दैट. बुक टू मेक जोक्स, बुक हम लिखे थे बचपन में, अभी नहीं, अभी नहीं. नहीं, आई थिंक जो बोलना है स्टैंड अप में बोल रहे हैं, फिर बुढ़ापे में लिखेंगे बुक एक. मिलन इज सिंह बिग फैन, थैंक यू वेरी मच मैन. राहुल लोनकर सिंह नांदेड़, नांदेड़ तो मुश्किल है भाई. हाँ औरंगाबाद में भी, वो भी अभी मैंने किया नहीं बहुत टाइम से. Vinit is saying best achievement in the country is to leave it, dude. I wish that was not true, but then good for you, dude. हमारा निश्चित है, हम तो ये शिप के साथ जाने वाले हैं नीचे. बस हंसते खेलते जाएंगे, ऐसे नहीं जाएंगे रोते रोते, हंसते हंसते जाएंगे. कम टू अहमदाबाद, dude. I was in अहमदाबाद 2 weeks back. मैंने वहाँ पे घाटिया भी खाया शोक के बीच में. कहाँ थे आप? दिस फंक्शनल साइकोपैथ इज हियर. ब्लॉग कब डालोगे भाई? अभी डाला है मैंने. ओके, एक बार फिर से लिंक. Maybe you didn't join in the beginning of the stream. That is the first thing I said. Is that I just put out the blog this evening itself. Here it is. Please read when you have the time. It's a 7-minute read is what Medium has told me. 7 मिनट जब भी आप निकाल पाओ. मुश्किल है मुझे पता है, पर ट्राई कीजिएगा. इंटेलेक्चुअल रील्स रिएक्शंस, बातें ज्ञान एक साथ रील्स. व्हाट इज रील्स रिएक्शन? यानी ओके, यानी किसी का रील बन चुका है चुतिया वाला, क्योंकि चुतिया वाला ही होता है, उस पर आई गिव माई इंटेलेक्चुअल टेक. ठीक है, कभी ब्रेक लेंगे तो ये सब मेरे से नहीं होता है टूर के साथ में ये सब करना. बट आई अप्रिशिएट द सजेशन. इट्स अ न्यू आइडिया फॉर मी. आई कीप इट इन माइंड. ER exclusives, always been a big fan of your work. I wish your reach doesn't go down. It has gone down, dude. It's down in the dumps already. But thank you for the sentiment. We need your voice in society. नहीं dude, society does not need clearly. Algorithm is society, so does not need. It's okay. आप जब तक आ रहे हो तब तक ठीक है. संदीप महेश्वरी के लिए ओपन कर सकता है क्या? ही इज नाउ ऑफरिंग MBA. अरे बट डिडंट ही एक्सपोज द गाय वाज ऑफरिंग इन 10 days. तो ये है कि बात कि मैं 20 में दे रहा हूँ तो 10 में, पता नहीं भाई, ऐसा नहीं होता है. MBA प्लीज ज्वाइन अ कॉलेज विच इज एक्रीडिएटेड, अदरवाइज डोंट डू इट. Goa, maybe Jan. Let's see. I'm talking to a few people. RG, hi. रामनाथन, नीलकंठन, किरण आएगा. कहाँ पे? गोवा में. ऑल राइट, लास्ट ये 1 घंटा हो ही जाएगा. चलो मैं ख़त्म कर रहा हूँ अभी. आई टेक द लास्ट फ्यू क्वेश्चंस गाइस, लास्ट फ्यू एंड देन आई एम आउट. डिड आई मिस एनीथिंग? डिड आई मिस अ सुपर चैट में भी? डूड आई एम सॉरी, ये मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है. आई थिंक आई नीड जेमी हियर. लास्ट वॉज कैन आई ओपन फॉर यू इन दिल्ली? भाई आपने पहले भी 40 रुपीज़ भी डाला आपने. अर्जुन भाई क्या चल रहा है ये? आई नो कि मोमोस भी इतने के ही आते हैं, लेकिन ये तो ज़्यादा ही हो गया. सुमित आनंद वी स्पोक अबाउट एंड आई पुट द लिंक ऑल्सो इन द चैट, सो दैट इज डन. What else? Okay, let's get to the live chat. Last few questions and I'm out. Yogurt ball, is it a good idea to remove your focus from education and start focusing on stand-up comedy in today's stand-up scene? नहीं भाई, फोकस क्यों निकालना? पहले पढ़ाई पूरा करो. स्टैंड अप आप कर सकते हो बुढ़ापे तक. The great thing about stand-up is you can perform in a fucking wheelchair also. You just have to be coherent. So finish your education for at least a degree तो ले लो, फिर आना आप यहाँ पे. If you're rich, father is giving money, then fine, but then remember that what is your experience? What will you talk about? Your own petty struggles in college and how some girl ditched you. How far will that take you? So you is live life first. So then you'll have something to talk about, because people who come to see are taxpayers, and you need to live that life yourself, to be able to talk about it. Or unless you have like a flagrant personal life despite not being employed, then great. If you have something to talk about, sure, but I would never ever suggest कि आप एजुकेशन हटा के ये करो. भाई ये कौन करता है? ये 1-2 फोटो लो, ओपन माइक में आओ, वो फोटो बम्बल पे डालो, गर्ल्स विल बी इम्प्रेस्ड, योर जॉब इज डन. फिर बाद में करना ठीक से, ठीक है, बट डोंट लीव एजुकेशन अनलेस यू आर डूइंग द 20-day MBA को, देन लीव इट टुमारो. योगी जी सेइंग ग्रेट स्टफ, चिल टॉक्स पॉडकास्ट. थैंक यू डूड. स्केच पेंडिंग, स्केच यानी वो एक्टिंग वाला. अच्छा, लॉन्ग बॉर्ड ब्रूइंग कंपनी, आप आए थे वहाँ पे? आई थिंक आई ओपन फॉर मेहता शो देयर. ओके, यू आर द गाय हु वाज स्केचिंग. ओके, मे बी नेक्स्ट टाइम. Aniket is saying, what drives you to continue pursuing a passion when you go through low points in life? What keeps you sane in this stage of life? Aniket, great question. I keep reminding myself that whatever I'm doing artistically is for myself first, then for the audience, then for the market. So I personally like doing it. I was writing in obscurity for a decade, without any success. Commercial, the bilkul nahi, even like nothing in terms of numbers, but I still did it because I like the act of it. If you like the process, you can keep doing it for life. So at the low points, that's what keeps you going. But that doesn't mean that there are no low. Of course, there are low points. Maybe I'm at a low point right now, going by the numbers that I'm getting online and in shows. No, but then it is completely your fault that you left your job to pursue this for a living in the India of today. So can't blame, no complaints. स्पेशल कब आएगा यूट्यूब पे? होपिंग जनवरी श्वेता, बट अगेन एडिट, इट fills up the time you give it. So I am keeping some sort of a deadline, but Jan is what I'm hoping for. Internet Wanderer send a super chat of 100. All right, thank you man. Okay, he says keep it up. Sorry, मैं अभी मैं सीख रहा हूँ कि इसमें भी कुछ हो रहा है, कोई तो नाच रहा है अंदर. Okay, there's a small pair who's doing dumbbell curls. Okay, thank you, dude. Made me smile. uh, Praveen is saying, bro, you're the best. Yes, thank you. लगे रहो सर जी, अप्रिशिएट योर वर्क राव. थैंक यू मैन. अफू व्लॉगर कहाँ गया? सॉरी डूड, ये सब चैट पे ध्यान नहीं जा रहा, बट मोर लाइक्स देन करंट व्यूवर्स, क्या फील? अच्छा, ये भी मैंने देखा नहीं, बट थैंक यू. इफ़ यू नॉट लाइक दिस सो फार, प्लीज डू इट नाउ. अबाउट टू एंड द स्ट्रीम. ये वीकेंड डंकी देखने जा रहे हो या नहीं? डूड, हम अपन परफॉर्म करेगा हर वीकेंड, अपन दिखता नहीं है, बट या श्योर. आई नॉट सीन द लास्ट मूवी ऑफ शाहरुख का, बट पीपल सेड इट वाज गुड. सो राकेश अलवा, ये वीकेंड, अच्छा ये तो मैंने पढ़ लिया. योगर्ट बॉल, हाउ आर कॉमेडियंस टू ईच अदर इन रियल लाइफ? आर दे हेल्पफुल? They are. They are. We all friends. They can be mean at times, but that is just our way of. That is our love language. कि गान मारना एक दूसरे का. Roast is our love language. But they are all nice. The big ones also help out the small ones, and they don't talk about it. पैसा है उनके पास, दे देते हैं. कभी कोई फंस गया, anybody gets into trouble, Kamra is the first guy to get a call. So we do help each other as far as possible. ऐसा नहीं कलेश नहीं है. कलेश बहुत है दिल्ली में, but that's just part of being in Delhi. Otherwise, largely they are nice to each other. Mohammed Zaid has sent another 10 AED. क्या चल रहा है आप? AED यानी क्या? UAE राइट? हाँ, UAE में तो शो नहीं है फिलहाल. ठीक है, आप यहीं पे भेज दीजिए, धन्यवाद. पर हम आएंगे शायद UAE, लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट ईयर. सैफुल हाक के सेइंग बिग फैन सर. थैंक यू मैन, धन्यवाद. थैंक यू फॉर चेकिंग इन. Who else do we have? Jyoti Sutar is sent another super chat. Thank you, ma'am. I think you can ask questions with the super chat. How does it work? I'm not sure, but thank you everybody who's here and who is acknowledging the stream. Which show are you planning to put up on YouTube? Eventually, all of them. Next जो है वो probably gainfully जाएगा. But फिलहाल तो अभी वो बन ही रहा है, अभी टाइम है उसको. All right. Last question. Afu vlogger has said, what's your suggestion in today's era to someone who is building budding comic, wants to do edgy jokes, not stereotypical one? Okay, good question. I get this a lot. फर्स्ट यू मेक देम लाफ. नो, आप खुद ही बोल रहे हो एजी है अभी से, तो लोग कैसे हंसेंगे? क्या आपके पास स्किल नहीं है, एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है और कॉन्फिडेंस कम है? बिकॉज यू आर स्टार्टिंग, नथिंग रॉन्ग विद इट, दैट्स हाउ एवरीबॉडी स्टार्ट्स, एक्सेप्ट अ फ्यू पीपल हु आर वेरी गिफ्टेड फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग फॉर व्हाटएवर रीजन. You first have to make people laugh, and if it comes to stereotypical jokes, fuck it, does not matter, because if you cannot make them laugh at all, you will not get spots and you will be thrown off the scene. So to be in the scene, to keep getting spots, you have to get the laughs first, build your confidence, build your stage presence, build your skill, then do the edgy stuff. And don't wear your edgy stuff like a badge of honor कि मैं edgy बनता है बाकी सब चूते लोग. ऐसा नहीं है. Because of your life experience, you come to a stage where you're edgy. Other people maybe have not had the same life experience, so they are vanilla or whatever they are. No, so there's nothing to be proud of. No, that's one thing you have to be very wary of. Otherwise, no, you will end up sulking and not doing well. So just get the laughs first. Whatever gets you a laugh, and then slowly as your skill increases, you can say anything in stand-up.